Hello, this is Grinstar, and today I am looking at DJ Used software. It's DJ software if you haven't caught on. Basically, you can get it when you purchase certain hardware. I purchased said hardware this weekend. Very excited to have it. Very cool. I am not a DJ professionally but I am in my head. And I love playing around with the DJ decks and stuff like that. Hopefully I'm putting the picture up as you can see what I bought. I got this for like half off at a place, and so I was really excited, and I got home wondering, wait, I do music production. What am I gonna do with this? I don't DJ professionally, and most of my time I'm spent messing around with music production software. When am I going to have a chance to mess with this? Well, actually, I'm about to show you. If you don't know, this extra software is pretty cool. It allows you to do a lot of things, including hook up to kind of sources of Apple, Beatport, BeatSource, Qobuz, never heard of them, SoundCloud, which I'm a member of, and Tidal. So on my SoundCloud, you have to purchase the Go Plus to pop this integration, but in here, I got my tracks under my account. If you don't know, I got a SoundCloud account. I had it on there for a while on my description. In fact, the link's in the description here. But realistically, you can grab tracks, any track, not just mine or your own, any track from SoundCloud and pop them into the decks. So I got two of them loaded, and you got kind of cool stuff here. On the device itself, it's got 8 buttons on each side, and you can press those 8 buttons to do different things. Like you want to loop something, you want to slice it up, you want to. There's also samples that you can press that in real time you can hear the air horns or whatever samples that you want. And it has effects, so you can turn on in real time this effects rack. In real time, so you can add echoes to your stuff. You can add flanging or phasing. Actually, quite a few effects in real time. The device itself has a filter type thing where it can turn up and down the noise. All really cool. But what does this have to do with music making, you ask? Well, realistically, turntablism is an art form unto itself. Mixing or remixing your own projects could lead into a different sound or a different remix that you could release. There's always the stuff that you could put in your old one and then match it with a drums or percussion sound on the other track and see how that sounds. A lot of good ideas for this. Particularly, you want to record this into a DAW. Now I have this hooked up to Reaper because in here it makes it really easy. In here in this sound that this RIA route ASIO driver will send it directly to Reaper and get it recording. So it's real easy. If you don't have RIA route or you don't want to use Reaper and you want to use Bitwig or something, there's virtual cables that you can download and install, and these work really well. The only problem I have with them is that they create crackling when I use the ASIO drivers. Because of the outputs that I have, not because of the quality of the software and the virtual cable. At least I don't think so. It's kind of weird to route this type of stuff because when you're doing a DJ type setup, you want to have headphones on so you can hear what's going on the headphone input, so that you can your cues, your mixing, and that kind of stuff. So enough with the talking. I'm going to get into the demonstration of why this is cool to play around with. So I got my stuff going. So if I cue it up. So right now I'm playing around with the looping. I can hit the quantize. So kind of cool. This has a fader that you can go in between the decks, so I can actually play this one. Cool stuff. Could do all kinds of stuff musically that you want to. You can do all kinds of stuff. You probably already know this, or probably never thought about this. But what's cool is that you can go get it going into Reaper. So let me get playing around this. Okay, enough with that. So let me stop it. Yep, save. So in Reaper, we can go back through, hit play. And it recorded my entire session of what I was doing on the turntables, or well, the jog wheels. Pretty cool type stuff. I gotta admit. So when you get into the zone, you're like, hey, I want to record my session. This stuff, it won't record if you're using streaming, which is lame. Plus, you can cut this up. You can fix your mistakes. You can package it up, put it on a mastering signal. Now at this point, I got a WAV file. I can drag this into Bitwig. I can granulize it. I can cut it up. I can increase the tempo. I can do all the post processing I want now that I have my mix in there, or the DJ mix, right? So overall, pretty dang cool for the type of setup. In the future videos, I'm going to actually use the hardware itself to modulate Bitwig using the jog wheels. The whole device is a MIDI device, so everything, every button, every knob, everything on there, totally you can use as MIDI for like CC modulation. I talked about the CCs a couple of videos ago. So you can use it to send CCs out from hardware, or continuous control out from hardware into your Bitwig device and control certain things. Every keyboard can do that. But on this thing, it's a little more interesting because you have these turntable like jog wheels that you want to abuse, but they only send like the same CC backward, or they send one CC forwards at one number. And then when you reverse it, it only sends one backwards. So it's got a constant CC thing. With using the note grids, you can, and I'm stealing what I'm going to do, or previewing what I want to do, is once you do that, then you can with the note grids, you can sit there and do some math on getting it to have proper modulation with the jog wheels. Kind of cool. Kind of for an infinite modulation of infinitely going up or infinitely going down, because you're just constantly listening to the CC message and doing something with it, and then putting it into a number somewhere, and then just saying what that number is. So kind of cool. I plan to do another video on its use later, but I kind of excited about this, and I wanted to show off some of the crazy stuff you could do with the software. There's a lot more that I am not showing. I wish I would have had my camera set up, but for some reason, hardware videos aren't probably going to be watched anyways on my channel. They usually don't do good, so I'm not expecting anybody to be watching this one. But if you are, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I love the software. I love the controller. And I want to do more stuff with it in music production, and especially messing around with my own stuff. As you can see, got a whole bunch of tracks that I get to mess around with that I produce myself. If you go into the earlier stuff, that stuff is probably harder to listen to, but that's weird. That they're all first. That's probably by the software, but like the phone scams I really liked. But overall, I produced a bunch of different stuff back when I started wanting to produce music, and then actually the last ones of what I've done. So interesting progression there. But at any rate, this isn't an ad for my SoundCloud. This is more of kind of a cool video of what you could do with DJ software when it comes to music production, and how to get it to listen to, get Reaper or another DAW to listen to it in the background. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching very much, and I will catch you later.